Hello and good evening. I bet you weren't expecting to see me tonight. Oh, well, it is night time here. It's a Sunday evening. We are middle of September. Just let me check. 20th of September today. And I've got a Carboot haul for you. It's been a long time. I've been off YouTube for a while. I've had a lot going on in my personal life as well as work and stuff like that. But there's been a lot going on. And I've not really been available to do any videos as such. I've still kept in touch with a lot of people that I've met through reselling and stuff. But for you resellers out there and for you YouTubers that watch me, I haven't been around. So without further ado, I've been to the Carboot. It's been the best Carboot of the year so far. We're about to go into another semi-lockdown on Tuesday, I think it is. So obviously it's 2020, so if you're watching this at a later date, you will know what 2020 was all about. So yeah, I've been to the Carboot sale today. It's been the best one of the year so far, and it may be the last one. So I thought I would do a video and show you what I picked up. Because I probably had, this is probably up there with one of the top Carboots ever of stuff that I picked up today. So I'll get on with it and I'll show you. I've got one toy item and I've got a few jewellery bits that I'll get out the way right now, and then we'll get on to the clothing and stuff. So if clothing isn't your thing or shoes and stuff, then you know this might not be the channel for you, because I do a lot of that. I do everything basically, but mainly clothing and shoes. So if you're new here, welcome, and for those of you that haven't seen me for a while, welcome back. Oh, right. The first item and the only toy item that I've got is this, which I believe is off Toy Story. I was at the Carboot really early this morning. My Carboot you have to get there for, I was there at just after 5:30, which is where you have to be there that early. There's that many dealers and traders and resellers there that you just, if you're not there early enough, you don't get a look in, basically. So this was, a lady just put a box on the floor out of a car, and this was sticking out the top, and I recognised him from Toy Story. So without researching him or anything, I just grabbed him. She wanted £2 for him, but I think he's broke. This thing here is supposed to sit on the back there. I don't think it's supposed to come off, but it does. It doesn't look broke, but my partner's going to have a look and see whether he can be fixed. I had a looked at him when I got home, and he varies from about £20 to £25. So if we can get him fixed and yeah, he works okay, then for £2 a blind buy, it was okay. Well, I thought, you know, if it doesn't work, it's just £2, isn't it? So that was okay. The next few bits I'm going to show you are jewellery. Many stalls had jewellery today. The Carboot, again, the Carboot that I go to, there is a lot, and I mean a lot of people looking for jewellery. Loads, absolutely loads. I know a couple from selling there and also buying there that I've seen over the years that I've been doing reselling, and I'm friendly with a couple. I was talking to a guy today. But I generally look for costume jewellery. It's a new thing that I'm doing at the moment, selling jewellery. So because I've not been here for a while, some people might not know. I only really source vintage jewellery from Carboots because I get some modern stuff. I have a lady that I get some modern stuff off, so I don't really look at the modern stuff when I go to Carboots. I try and look for different vintage bits. And every time, I don't know whether anybody else who sells jewellery gets this off the stall holders, every time I'm rooting through a box, I get a really nasty look, and it's like, there's no gold in there. And it's like, you know, you think that they're stupid, and, you know, I had one lady say to me, she says, oh, we're not that stupid that we're going to put gold in there. And I thought, well, no, you're not. But, you know, some people do, because people do find it. The guy that I speak to on a regular basis regularly finds gold at Carboot. So, but it sort of puts me off. One lady I walked away from today because she was a bit... Anyway, not getting to that. I'll show you the bits that I picked up. And, yeah. So first I picked up was this little owl brooch. It's new on its little plastic card and it's Pilgrim. I did pay £1 for it, but it's a little owl and I think he will go quite well. Yeah, so I couldn't leave him behind for £1. So we got this one. The next one I got was, it's British Museum. It says BMP stamped on the back. I don't know if you'll be able to see that. Yeah, you can just see that there. Somebody's got one listed on eBay as gold plated. Now, I don't know whether this is or not, so, but I love the open work on it, and it has sort of like a Celtic feel to me. It probably isn't, but it's just, yeah, I quite like that. That's really nice. 50p, so, you know, things like that. These are my absolute favourite of all time. Look at those. They're not clip-on, unfortunately. They are pierced ears, but they are fantastic. I absolutely love them. They have got a mark on the back. I had to look at it under a loop, and it's marked BG, which is... I forgot now. I have looked it up. Somebody Goodman, I think. Bergman Goodman or something like that. And his stuff, it's really, jewellery I find is really all over the place. The solds don't look, the solds are all over the place. People have got stuff listed very, very high and then other stuff sold cheaply. I think these are really pretty. And I don't know whether being pierced will hold them back or not. I really don't know, but I'm going to say about £15 for them. I'm going to try and get £15 for them on eBay. Probably get more if you listed them on Etsy or somewhere like that, but unfortunately I don't do Etsy. One platform is enough for me. Well, 2 if you count Instagram. Next are these little tiny... Oh, sorry, they were 50p as well. Next are these little tiny... These are clip-on. And these were 50p also. And these are Sarah Coventry. They're marked on the back. Don't think you'd be able to see that, but yeah, might be able to just make that out. Little tiny. I'll put it on that ear, then you can. Little tiny clip-on earrings, and I think they're so sweet. Really nice. So, yep. And then I got this again. It was only 50p, so it's a gate. It's like, I used to have one of these in gold, a gate bracelet, but this is an actual necklace. And then it comes to a V at the end, and then you've got these little like rhinestones in a diamond shape at the bottom. And I thought that was quite sweet for 50p. That'll look quite nice. So again, I'm not quite sure where I would... I might sell these on Instagram. I don't really know. I have ladies that like the vintage stuff on Instagram, so they may go over on there. I'm not sure yet. For 25p, I got this little bracelet, and the only reason I got it is because it's silver. It's stamped 925. And yeah, like I said, 25p. This guy actually said to me, he said, if you find any gold in there, it's Arthur's. So, but he was really nice about it. He was quite nice about, you know, crown jewels. You get things like, oh, crown jewels is in there and stuff like that. But I don't mind if they're having a laugh and they're having a banter. It's when they get a bit snotty about it, it annoys me. So, but I suppose if, you know, you're doing jewellery, I suppose you get used to that all the time. This I bought off a lady. She said it was from Macy's. It comes in a Macy's box, but it's just a silver chain. with this pendant. It's like a Pandora. I don't think this come from Macy's, but it says 925 on it. I mean, there is a lot of fake stuff going about. So, but this stone is glass. But yeah, I bought it for the chain because I really liked the texture of the chain. Don't know if it's coming across there. It's quite nice. Silver chain, £2.50 I paid for that. So I've probably paid too much. You're not worth probably that in silver, but I just liked it. So those are my jewellery bits. So now we're going on to the clothing and the shoes and stuff. So what to do first? Oh, I've got bags. I'll do bags first. So, you all right? No, I'm just recording, but I can just cut this bit out anyway.
Is it too late for you if I shave my...
No, I'll do it after I've done that.
Okay.
All right, I'll give you a shout.
Okay. Thank you.
Right, we'll do bags next. I'm a bit... I'll show you. I picked this up off a lady, and I also got a Radley bag, which is genuine. It really looks genuine. And this, to me, looks genuine as well. It's Michael Kors. The reason I'm a bit like that is because she only wanted £3 for one. £3 for each. So I paid £3 for this. And I did look. I mean, I've got Michael Kors bags, so I sort of know what I'm looking for. But I am going to do some more research. I think when you pay cheap for stuff, you just presume it's going to be fake, don't you? So, but the all the metalling on it looks good. This is exactly the same as my Michael Kors bag that I've got, and mine's genuine because I bought it from the Michael Kors shop. The tags inside are all genuine. At first I thought, oh, it's not got a lining, it's got this gold, like, leather look lining inside. I don't know if it's coming across on there, but that's like a goldy colour. So I thought, I don't know if Michael Kors did that. So anyway, I'd done some research, and there are bags being sold with that lining in. And then I looked at the Michael Kors on here, around here, and it looked a bit different than on the other metal bit. So I thought, but when I've checked again online, it looks exactly the same as stuff that they're selling online. And then where's my tag? My tag's here. Yeah, the stitching all looks good on it. It's like a snake, a python. That's it, python, leather python bag. It is a bit, to me it feels like fabric, and it is a bit not plucked but a little bit worn in places. So see, it's even got all the Michael Kors on the handles and stuff. So if it is genuine for £3, I'm absolutely made up, but I will not list it until I know. So I'm going to do some more research. I did find another genuine Michael Kors bag in a charity shop once, and I paid £5 for that. That is genuine and authentic and everything. So, yeah, I'll do a little bit more research on that. But if that turns out to be genuine, it's an absolutely cracking find for £3. Probably will go for something like £50 or £60. Yeah, so really happy with that. If it turns out to be a fake, it's £3, and I don't see it as loss. I see it that I have learnt. If I find out it's fake, I'll find out why it's a fake. So I'll know what to look for next time. I'm 80% sure it's genuine, but there's always that little bit of a doubt, and I don't want to ruin my account by listing anything that's fake on eBay, because eBay's my livelihood. So, you know, you've got to be 100% sure, or as sure as you can be. Right, next bag is this Kipling bag. Again, I paid £3 for this. It hasn't got its monkey, which the majority of Kipling bags that I always pick up don't have them. People must just like them and take them off. So it doesn't have his monkey, but it's grey. It's a lovely bag. It's like grey with a pink trim. Looks quite a newish one. It's still got its strap. And yeah, it's all genuine inside. It's got the labels, it's got Kipling on the little tags and everything, and it's got a Kipling label inside. Yeah, so really happy with that for £3. Probably about 20, I'm not quite sure. Obviously it's not got its monkey, so if it had its monkey I could ask more, but obviously it's not. So I did get another bag, but I've given that to my partner's mum. It's a Radley, sort of like a smallish crossbody messenger bag, and I paid £3 for that as well. And I got it from the same lady I got the Michael Kors off, and that looks 100% genuine as well. So anyway, moving on. What should I do next? I will do clothing. So this I spent today at the Carboot. I've spent all in all. I have spent £137. I spent £60 on one stall on clothing, which I will show you after this item. This item I paid £5 for, and people who know me are going to kill me because I am trying so hard to get shut of winter coats just for storage issues. I haven't really got the storage anymore. But I couldn't leave this for £5. This is a Briton Dorset country waxed jacket. It's a ladies. It stinks, as waxed jackets do stink. I paid £5 for this. I did research it at the Carboot because I wasn't 100% sure. And yes, they go for anything from 40 up to about £60. Round that ballpark. So for £5 it does fold pretty flat, so I will be able to put it in a poly bag and store it, I think. So, but I broke my own rule of buying coats, but it's quite flat. Get away with that, can't you? Yeah, put it in the box. Yeah. This is how I justify things to myself. So yeah, £5 into 40 to 60, like I said. So you know, I can't leave money on the table like that. If it was Lego, then yeah, I could walk away from Lego, but not like a jacket like that. No. Anyway, moving on. The stall I spent the most money on today, like I said, was £60 with one lady, and she got a load of clothing off a very well-off lady that she said she never bought anything without a label on it. So I had a look through, and I found a piece of cashmere on here, and I thought, oh, that's really nice. And then I saw another piece of cashmere, and then I'm flicking through, and the next thing I saw was it this or this? I think it was this one. Was this. So my eyes popped out of my head. It was like and I was like, oh, the colour, I mean, must admit, the colour, it's like a dusky pink. But I bought 12 pieces of clothing off this lady for £60, so this owes me £5. So I wasn't going to leave it behind for £5. So we have this piece of Oscar jacket, and they look like good sizes. It has got a little mark on it here. I did check that, but it isn't a hole, and I should be able to get that out. So I'm going to do that after this. I checked as much as you can do at a car boot. When you've got a great big IKEA bag on your shoulder and you're trying to muscle around other people, sometimes it's very difficult to sort of like thoroughly check something. Especially when you want to check the rails quickly because there's other people about. Obviously you want to get first dibs on anything. So if you find one piece of Oscar, then you find another. So this is the same sort of colour, but this is like a hooded jumper type. And I'll need to look this up, but I have never ever seen this before on Oscar. I don't know whether this is a vintage piece of Oscar. I've never ever seen this label. So I'm going to look that up. I've got a feeling it's just because it's probably a vintage piece. I don't know. I have no idea because I very rarely find Oscar, so I don't know. So yeah, made up with that for £5. And then if 2 pieces of Oscar weren't enough, I then found a third piece. This is a great big slouchy cardigan. Needs a little bit of debobbling, I do admit, but that isn't a problem for me. I will, if I get a jumper like this that's expensive as this is, I will debobble it. And yeah, I think this is more of a newer piece. I don't really know, to be honest. I don't know. I'd have to research, but yeah, made up. So I was made up to find those 3 pieces, but obviously there was 12 pieces in all, so I've got another 9 pieces to show you. And most of it is cashmere. But this one is a sea salt. Striped. It looks like new. It probably looks like it's been worn once, if that. And that is an organic cotton one, and it's a size 18, which is a fantastic size. All these are big sizes as well. They're all around about the size 18. I did actually leave some cashmere behind. I did pick the best. This lady must have loved cashmere. We have next is this North Face jacket. Again, she must have loved pink, this lady, because this is like a light pink colour. Really nice jacket. This is an extra large as well. So yeah, for a £5, and it feels quality. You know it's not a fake. You can feel the quality on it. I think it's an older piece though, and I need to do some research, but I know the newer pieces have like a hologram in them, but this doesn't have that. It has like a little red tab. So I'll be surprised if it turns out to be fake, to be honest. It really feels like really good quality. There's a couple of marks on it where it probably been stored and stuff, so I will give that a wash. Next we have, I'm a bit dubious about this one, but I didn't leave it behind. The label on it, I'll show you. This is like a great big massive cape, and it has this label in it, but it looks a bit dodgy to me. Whether it's because it does look like a vintage label. So whether it's because it's a vintage label or not, I don't know. If anybody has any ideas, please let me know, or please put it in the chat. But yeah, I'm a bit about that. So were the labels a bit dodgy in Aquascutum in older pieces, or whether it's come out and she's tried to sew it back in, I don't really know. But it does feel like really nice quality. It looks orange on there, but it's not. It's an actual bright red cape, but it's it does feel like good, like a good quality wool. So I thought, well, I'll just take it anyway. I can't leave it. So yeah. Then we're on to all the cashmere. So the next 6 or 7 pieces I'm going to show you are all cashmere, all from the same stall. So the first piece is, most of them are Marks and Spencer's. So this is autograph at Marks and Spencer's. This is like a pea green colour turtleneck. So there was that one. This one is Corkor Cashmere London. This is 2 pieces. This is like a, I don't know whether to sell these separate or not. This is like a throw over sort of poncho, and then there's a matching jumper to go with that, and that's the brand. I mean, with cashmere, you don't really need to, if it's 100% cashmere, I usually just pick it up anyway. It doesn't even matter if it's like not Tesco's. Well, yeah, Tesco's F&F, isn't it? Or Sainsbury's, you know what I mean? I will pick that up because cashmere just sells itself. This one, I've got 2 like this. I've got this Picked like a pinky colour again. She must have loved pink. Autograph V-neck, absolutely beautiful. I love this. I might actually keep this for myself. I know, shouldn't really, but size 16, and they don't look like they've been shrunk or anything. It's just really, they're all just really good condition. So there's the pink one, and then I've got the same one again in grey, and they just feel so nice. They feel lovely. And then this was the first piece I found, and I don't usually buy brown, but I believe brown is going to be in this autumn. It's the Colazione range, if that's how you pronounce it. I'm terrible at pronunciation. At Marks and Spencer's, and again 100% cashmere brown. And I just thought, you know, coming winter, if you're wearing sort of like some like nice pair of brown pants, or some, I can imagine like, you know, like a tartan check, brown check trouser, and somebody wearing them for work, you know, I thought that would be nice. So yeah, those 12 pieces cost me, like I said, £60, and this is why I think this Carboot has been the best for me, because there's tons of money to be made in all of that. Absolutely ecstatic and over the moon. I didn't want to buy summer stuff because obviously we're coming into the winter time now. So that has just been an absolutely cracking find. So well made up with that. This, I wasn't going to pick it up because it's more summery, but it was Jo Brown's and she wanted £1, and it's a size 22. And it's like this gypsy dress. I'd already found all of this by then, so, but I thought, you know what, for £1, I'm going to take it anyway, even if it sits till next year. For £1, it looks like it's a two-piece, but it's not. It's an all-in-one dress. But yeah, £1. Couldn't believe it. So yeah. So that is, I think that is all the clothing that I bought. So now we're on to shoes. And I bought a few pairs. I even bought a pair of men's, and I'm not supposed to be selling men's anymore. Again, I broke my own rule. I'm not buying men's, I'm not buying jackets, but I couldn't leave these. So these are men's, really good condition. Ballet. I think they're Italian ballet, aren't they? Yeah, made in Italy. So, yeah, size 11's, good size, sort of like a bit of a chucker boot. For £5, really good condition, not much wear on the heel. I'm going to pick them up all day long. I would imagine between top end of 20s and 30, 35-ish for them. Maybe more, don't know, I've not researched them. So that was them. This was the first pickup of the day. This was at pitch black at 5:30 in the morning. These are a pair of Clark's unstructured, and I know the sandals, and I know we're coming into autumn, but she wanted £5 for them. The unstructured brands to buy £60, £70. These are immaculate condition, and they're a size 5, so my mum might actually pinch these off me, but they've not been worn that much because the stickers are still on the bottom, so they've probably only been worn a few times. Yeah, so I'm going to grab them all day long. Immaculate condition. I also picked up I picked two pairs of Fly London Up, but I don't know where the other pair is. I'll show you in a minute. I picked these up and I thought, oh, they look really, really worn. They're not. They're supposed to be like that. They're supposed to look distressed. They do need a bit of a clean, don't get me wrong. But they do have a distressed look about them. She wanted £5 for these, so I was quite happy to pay £5. They are on the small side. They're a size 4, which they might sit a little bit longer with being a size 4, but I wasn't going to leave Fly London boots for £5. So yeah, plenty of wear left in them as well. You know, really good condition. So they're just good quality leather boots. So that was those ones. There's a theme going on today. A lot of stuff I paid £5 for. These I paid £5 for as well. These are Russell and Bromley pumps. Again, small sizes as well. These are size 4s as well. but I think they're so sweet. One of them, I think this one, yeah, it's missing a little tiny diamante there, but I'm sure I can find something to fix that up. Or I will sell as is. I mean, I paid a £5 and they're in immaculate condition. Immaculate. To be honest with you, I don't even think they've been worn. I think they're new. So, oh, has it got... No? Yeah, a little bit. There's something been stuck on the bottom of that one, so... But apart from that, they don't even look like they've been worn. So, yeah, happy with those for £5. Not sure. I would probably say between 25 and 30. I'll see if I can get this little diamante fixed, and then I'll have a look at the market and see what they're selling for. Again, with them being on a smaller size, they may sit a little bit longer. And I picked these up. The only reason I picked these up was because they were cheap. These are the Skechers tone-up shoes. Now, I've recently picked up some of the MBTs, and last year and the year before, you could get roughly £60 to £70 for a pair of MBT toning trainers. Now, this year, you're looking at round about 20 to 25. They are dramatically dropped in price. So if you're thinking about buying these toning sandals and stuff, trainers and stuff, just do your research first. Just check if you're in a charity shop and that. Just check what they're selling for. Because I was quite shocked at the drop when I researched some recently. The Skechers, sometimes with them being Skechers, it sells the brand because Skechers are well known, but I only paid £2 for these. I probably would have paid up to about a £5 for them, but I wouldn't have paid any more. And these are a size 7, so they're a good size and they're in good condition. I mean, they've they need a little bit of a wipe over, but apart from that, they're good to go. And I always check this bit here as well, the spongy bit, that there's no splits and stuff in them. That's one of the things with these that can go. So, yeah, so for £2, a bit of a clean up, and they are good to go. Like I say, I'm not quite sure with the Skechers, but I would imagine around the £20, £25 mark. Might get a bit more for Skechers, not sure. I've not researched Skechers for a while, but I was comfortable to pay £2 for them. I know I'm not going to lose money on that. These are my fave, and I don't think they're going to be sold, to be honest with you. I think these are going to be mine. These are Ugg Boots. I paid up for these. I paid £15 for them, but they are leather. They are genuine. He was a dealer, the fella that I bought them off, and he was like, oh... People were asking him how much stuff was, and he was going £100 and odd, because he was like an antique dealer. He had like loads of antiques and stuff. And people were walking away and he went, bloody hell, he thinks I'm going to give it him for 10 quid. And I was laughing my head off. So I picked him up and he went, genuine them, love, genuine. Like they do, like these dealers and stuff. And I thought, I can tell myself whether they're genuine or not. So, yeah. So checked them all over and they were good to go. Obviously they need a bit of a padding out to bring them back up, and a bit of a clean up, little bit of attention, but they're only going to be for me, so I'm not really too fussed. So they're going to be my new winter boots, I think. So for £15, quite happy with those. If I sold them, I'm not quite sure, maybe I would probably list them at 50 with an aim to get about 45 to 40 for them. People are a bit dubious about buying Uggs, aren't they? Because there is a lot of fakes in the Ugg world. Right, the last item I'm going to show you are the Fly London boots. So these I paid up for as well. She wanted 10 for these, and I asked her would she do 12 for both, because I bought the ones for £5 as well, but she wasn't budging. She was at it, no, they're worth that. And it was first thing, so she did right, because they would have gone for that. So again, only a size 4, but I love these. If it had been my size, these definitely would not be getting sold. These would definitely be going in my wardrobe, but they're a size 4. So, but yeah, good condition. Just need a little bit of a clean, there's a little bit of a scuff on the front of that one, but still, I still think I should get about £40 for them. So 10 into 40, I'm quite happy. Maybe a bit more, I don't know, I need to research. So yeah, so that was everything I picked up today from the boot sale, apart from a pair of Dunelm curtains, which were £5, and I should get about 30 to 35 for them. I'm not quite sure where they are. I think they might still be in the car. But yeah, cracking boot sale. Really enjoyed it, and I'm glad I could share it with you. If you did enjoy the video, please give it a like, and you can subscribe if you like. I am not a regular uploader of videos, I will tell you that now. It's as and when I've got time to do them. So it might be tomorrow, it might be next week, it might be next month. I really don't know. But I appreciate you popping in, and thank you very much for staying with me, all you regulars that come back. And if you're new here, yeah, thank you for popping in. And I shall see you in another video soon. Bye for now.